Hello and welcome to Leah's Corner. Today we're gonna be traveling from Nigeria to Boston. Yeah, that's right, from Nigeria to Boston. So the first thing was to move from Ibadan to Lagos. Well, I don't know, I just prefer to the airport at Lagos. Yeah, so that's just my sister and I. Oh, we look so cute. Yeah, and please ignore the look on my face. I was not in the mood to dress up for the airport because I had a 12-hour flight ahead of me and you expect me to dress all fancy fancy. Nah, bruv. We ain't doing that. Anyways, peep the view of the road. Yeah, the beautiful road. And when I tell you I was scared about the traffic on Lagos Road, I was so very, very scared. And mind you, I was fasting on the day because this was the first day of Ramadan. So it came to my mind like, oh my goodness, I'm traveling on the first day of Ramadan. How am I gonna do it? But then I remembered, girl, your flight is by 11:50 p.m., not a.m. That gives you enough time to break your fast by 7 p.m., get a little late night snack, something like that, and still make it in time for your flight. I said, okay, bruh, no problem then. So back to traffic on Lagos. Traffic wasn't really that bad. It was made. We didn't spend like about 30 minutes in traffic because I was anticipating about 2 hours in traffic. Anyways, yeah, that was that traffic, blah 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 blah. 7 p.m. we had food and the food was not that good anyways. Yeah, now I just going to the airport. Let's drive to the airport. Drive, and welcome to Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Oh my God, no. Yeah, this is me working. That was me with my sweatshirt. I don't know why I wore a sweatshirt, but I wore a sweatshirt anyway. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, the inside of the airport. Oh, pretty. But so cold, not so cold, but so cold. When I tell you I had to go through a lot of processes, tell me why I had to go through like 58 check-ins. I got searched. Oh God, I will never forget getting searched. I went through 48 different machines, was searched by 10 different people. I was touched in places I did not want to be touched. I was touched in places I didn't know we could be touched in. Why? Just to see if I was carrying drugs. And was I carrying drugs? No. Will I ever carry drugs? No. Do I know what drugs are? No. Do I even know what I look like? No. So will I do them? Definitely not. Long queue. The rate of queues and standings and queues and standings. In movies, yeah, you'd see airport and you're like, oh my goodness, so pretty. Just go in, do, no line at all. But here, nah, my dear, it's the reality. It's the real world. There are lines. There are lines. You go on stand and work and you're gonna be like, oh my god, did I offend somebody? Because I don't understand what is going on here. That was exactly how I felt. So I was tired. I was tired. When I tell you I was tired, I was so very, very tired. And then some top of the health, it was cold. And then we got to where we're supposed to, get in the plane and then like, oh, we're not gonna board for under 2 hours. Excuse you. Like, excuse you, what do you mean? We're not gonna board for another 2 hours. Girl, I don't like this. I don't really like that because you should not tell me I'm gonna be here for like I don't know. I mean, affected by 11:50. Yes, I know. I go here by 9, so I can just get in early, sit in the plane so like it's time for everybody to move. But you're telling me I'm standing out here till it's 11, not even 11:30. Girl, I don't think I like that. Anyways, we boarded the plane. This was my sister and I in the plane, asking all coy, pretty. I didn't get a window seat. I wanted a window seat. The man beside me was so weird, was so old. Kept talking to people and was so rude on the phone. I started thinking, well, was he gonna be rude to me? I don't know. What if he's gonna lash out at the flight attendants besides me? What am I gonna do? Well, luckily that did not happen. Yay! Did I say board? No, the plane took off, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just watch a little bit of Conjuring. Well, no, Conjuring was not really Conjuring in a plane, anyways. Conjuring was not really Conjuring. Conjuring is not actually Conjuring anymore. You get what I mean? Yeah. So I was just opted to watching the map. for 12 hours. For 12 hours. The first flight was from Nigeria, was from Lagos to Washington. And then, yeah, from Lagos to Washington was 12 hours. It was the food. And when I tell you the food was not edible, I mean, it was not edible. Because what is this? Apparently, that white stuff was chicken. The white stuff was chicken. I opened it and I looked. My son and I looked at each other. I was like, damn, what's this? But the man beside me kept on eating. Like it was, oh, it's good. And I was confused, like, so are we eating the same food? Or like, do we have, because I was surprised, I ended up getting a Sprite. Yeah, I got a Sprite. Sprite was good though. And I got apple juice and water. So we went back to map watching. And then I fell asleep. And that's how when I fell asleep, we had 10 hours left on the flight. Then when I woke up, we had 12 hours left. And I was like, okay, cool. All right. So I still dark out. Yeah, so we got to Washington and then we had to like check in customs and everything. So that's my sister and I. It was so weird. We're scared at first, but also I couldn't take a and also when I told you I was scared during the takeoff, oh my goodness, I was so scared. Because it was going smoothly at first. Like, okay, we're moving. Are we moving? I was like, okay, we're moving, okay, we're moving. The next thing we go boom. We're like, oh my god, I feel like I'm falling. I'm gonna sink into the chair. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. But then guess what? They didn't sink into the chair. Guess what? They fall into the ocean. Me, yeah. So yeah, Washington Airport is actually really beautiful. So beautiful. One of the most beautiful. I'm stammering. I know one of the most beautiful airports I've ever been to. Considering that I've only been to airports so far. Okay, three airports now. So yeah, yay. Anyways, the flight from Washington to Boston was just about an hour. It was really chill. It was, yeah, that's the plane. That's the plane. They're taking us to the plane. They're taking us to the plane. I think they were taking us to the plane. I don't quite remember. Yeah, girl, yeah, they were taking us to the plane, and this was when we were about. We were watching the planes being loaded with the food. Airplane food is shit. Airplane food is shit, man. Like I think it's a personal decision, a personal choice at this point. Because I don't like airplane food. I've had from um about Nigeria to Washington and it was bad, and after from Washington to Boston and it was equally as bad. But maybe it was the airline. I went for United Airlines, but United Airlines the flight was good, but like the food was not that good. Yeah, I forgot to mention I stole the airplanes from the first flight. I mean, mine once I paid for it, yeah. Anyways, we got to Boston. We just got Boston? No, we didn't get to Boston yet. We were boarding the flight. The walkway from the waiting area to the plane was so long. Anyway, the flight went smoothly. Time to claim our luggage. At first, I thought I lost my luggage because mine wasn't there. But then I found it eventually. So yeah, we found our luggage. Then we ended up walking around the airport looking for my dad. But guess who found him? Mine looks thinner, shorter. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just grew fatter and taller. But who knows? Yeah, wanna wake up? Let's go on, babies. Oh yeah. Let's go, let's go. We're going Boston is such a beautiful place. I've been here about a week now and it's so so beautiful. Anyway, stay tuned for more. Let's stay tuned. I mean stay tuned for more